Oh, hi, y'all. Welcome to Nikki's World, where my podcast show will give you viewpoints and insight that others will not give. I'll talk about like what's current, what's on the news, what is out there, and I will always cite sources and I always cite facts and news links so y'all know what I'm actually talking about. I give you my viewpoints and opinions, and if you want to hear what I have to say, what's on my mind and all that, I let y'all into my world and let y'all hear and listen to what I'm thinking and what's going through my mind. So if you love stuff like that, tune into Nikki's World twice a week, where you'll get 2-3 podcast episodes a week on what I talk about and what's on my mind. So thanks for listening, and let's get on with the show, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, y'all? Let's do this. Oh, hi guys. Welcome to Nikki's World. I'm Nikki, your host, and today, guys, we gotta talk about why the Democrats are afraid of Trump so badly that they're willing to go to court to get him off the ballot, and why they can't win at the ballot box, but they can try and stop him at the courts. We gotta talk about that and so much more. But before we go any further, guys, if you guys love Nikki's World so much, seriously, y'all, can y'all please consider donating a cup of coffee for me? Because for a price of a cup of coffee at Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, and Cumberland Farms, guys, you guys help keep this podcast show alive. You guys help me curate more stories, more topics like this to talk about. I do accept Bitcoin donations. I am on Locals, guys. If you guys want to support and sponsor Nikki's World, and if you guys love Nikki's World so much, seriously, guys, please hit that like, subscribe, please give me a review. Good, bad, and the ugly. I also have affiliate links, including my ID, which is the medical alert bracelet that I'm wearing, and also Minds, which is the alternative social media platform to Facebook. And I also have a diaper referral link from North Shore Medical Supply. And before we get this show on the road, literally, guys, if you guys love this episode and any of my other episodes on Nikki's World, seriously, y'all, seriously, can y'all please consider sharing this across all the social media platforms that are out there today? Ooh, wow. Yes, another year, new year. Yes, we are back as always. And we are back, diapered up as always. I had fun during the holidays. Got to spend time with the family. Yes, I was diapered up, and I'm always diapered up as always. So yeah, I had fun with the family. Got to enjoy time with the family and all that, and I got some holiday gifts as well. So that's kind of cool too. That's always cool and neat as well. So I got that and a boatload of stuff as well. So yeah, it's 2024, the new year, and let's get this show on the road. And as always, I am diapered up, padded, and I'm in my North Shore Mega Max diaper and ready to podcast for y'all. So here's the question for y'all today. Why are the Democrats so afraid of Donald Trump that they are willing to go to court to stop him and get him off the ballot? Why? Is it because the fact that the Democrats can't run on their ideas? They can't like convince voters to vote for them? Is it that? Or is it they're afraid that like they can't run on their platform, so they have to boot their opponent. They have to go to court to boot their opponent off the ballot, so people will only vote for one candidate. I think the problem is like this: Democrats are afraid and scared of the voters. They're so scared of the voters that they're willing to go to court to boot the opponent off the ballot so the voters only have one person to vote. The fact of the matter is, guys, Democrats are afraid of Donald Trump more than they're afraid of Robert Kennedy Jr. Put two of them together, Democrats have the biggest nightmare on their hands. The Democrat Party is scared shit and scared out of their wet diapers that they know that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. will wipe them off the map and leave Donald Trump to win the presidency. Put it to you this way: no amount of lawfare is going to stop Donald Trump. Democrats can try and try and try all they want by going to Colorado, Maine, or Michigan. And then now, this article, okay, in the Washington Examiner, Massachusetts ballot, voters accuse Trump of insurrection in a bid to remove him from the ballot. They're trying to do what communists and third world authoritarian countries are doing. They don't like their opponent, so instead of convincing the voters to vote for them, they're gonna boot the opponent. They're gonna try to go to court to boot their opponent off the ballot, so the voters only have one person to vote for it. Telling you, telling you, it's gonna backfire. It is gonna backfire on them. And it's going to backfire them to the point where I'm telling you right now, as I'm sitting here in my diaper and t-shirt, telling you, man, it's going to backfire on the Democrats because I'll tell you why. Democrats want to do this in states where they have majority. Telling you this, red states where you have Republicans should grow a pair of balls, should grow a spine, and walk into court and boot Joe Biden from their state's ballot. Democrats opened a can of worms. I said it in my last podcast show before the holidays. They opened a fucking can of worms. So now you know what? They want to do it. They want to do it again. And this time they want to do it in Maine. And now they want to do it like across my state in Massachusetts. Telling you, Democrats, you opened a can of worms that you're never going to put it back in the can. Because if you want to do that in blue states, Republicans, come on, grow a pair. Come on. I'm waiting for your assholes to grow a pair and literally walk in the court and demand that Joe Biden be removed from the ballot in red states. You open the can of worms, Democrats. Now, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? You want to remove Donald Trump because you think that he was guilty of an insurrection when he wasn't even convicted in a court of law, but you want to convict him in a court of public opinion, and you think the court of public opinion has more sway than a court than a courtroom? I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, Democrats are living in a mental illness la la land, ladies and gentlemen. Democrats in this country are living in a fucking fantasy land. And they think that, oh, the court of public opinion matters more than the court of law. The fact of the matter is, Democrats can't win on ideas. Democrats cannot win on their ideas, okay? Democrats, no matter how hard they fucking try, they can't win. They can't win no matter what they propose, what their idea is, what they espouse, what they believe in. They can't win on that. So the only way they're gonna win is go through the courts to try to remove Donald Trump and only have one person on the ballot, which is what? Their senile dementia resident in the White House, Joe Biden. You wonder why, guys, Democrats are so desperate. They're scared out of their fucking wet diapers. They're scared shit out of their diapers. They are. They're scared. They're scared of the fact that Donald Trump will more likely win the 2024 presidential election by a fucking landslide. They're scared because they know Donald Trump will win by a fucking landslide, and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. will eat up their entire voting base because you got the dementia resident in the White House destroying this country before the right up to the presidential election in November 2024. Pretty much, guys, Democrats can't win. So they're going to cheat their way into the next election. Look what happened in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Democrats cheated in their own primary. Okay? Look what happened in Colorado. When the Colorado Supreme Court agreed with some far left lunatic, mentally ill, insane group to kick Donald Trump off the ballot in the November election. And then Michigan tried it, and then they tried it in Michigan, but that failed. But then they went to Maine. They got their, Secretary of State up there, who's, a fucking asshole to kick President Trump off the presidential election and kick him off the ballot? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. This is the work of George Soros. George Soros is one of those assholes who is trying to undermine and destroy the United States. It's funny how Democrats think that, oh, Trump's colluding with Russia, Trump's colluding with Vladimir Putin, when in fact the Democrats are actually colluding with George Soros to undermine, steal the election, and destroy the country. The funny thing is here, guys, whatever the Democrats are accusing the Republicans of doing, they're actually doing it themselves. It's that remarkable, ladies and gentlemen. It's that remarkable. No matter what the Democrats accuse of Donald Trump, the Republicans or the conservatives or the MAGA movement of doing, look behind the corner. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, look behind the curtain. Because you know what? They're actually doing what they're accusing the Republicans and the conservatives and the MAGA movement of doing. They actually are. It's the same. It's the same philosophy, guys, of whenever you hear a Democrat accusing the Republicans, the MAGA movement, the libertarian or the conservative movement of doing this. Ladies and gentlemen, go behind the curtain. I would not be surprised, ladies and gentlemen, that the Democrats are doing what they're accusing Trump of doing. And if you put 2 plus 2 together, it'll equal that the fact that the Democrats are basically doing a coup. They're basically trying to overthrow the United States government. They're basically trying to say to the voters, oh no, you only have one person to vote. That's it. They're basically doing what would normally be done in China, like, or any other authoritarian communist country. Yeah, it's that simple. As I sit here explaining this to you in my diaper and t-shirt, that is what the Democrats are doing. They're basically committing treason, sedition, and a coup. And if the voters and the citizens of the United States of America can wake up, smell the goddamn motherfucking coffee, and realize your country is being overthrown by the Democrat Party, the communists, and the socialists, okay, and the Antifa and BLM types. If y'all can wake up from your slumber and see that your country is being taken over, being like basically in a coup, telling you, man, that's why they're trying to get rid of Donald Trump, because the Democrats know that if the voters fucking realize that their country is being overthrown by Democrats, I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, the, the Democrats would be hunted to fucking extinction. They would be, it would, there would be a civil war on a massive, grandiose scale that the Democrats would be scared out of this shit. It would be. And I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if you hear the noise in the background. I do apologize for that, okay? But I'm telling you this right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you this right now. The Democrats are scared that if Donald Trump wins the 2024 presidential election, they're going to go after them, what they did to the other side. And the Democrats are scared shitless. They're scared out of their collective asses. Okay? Let's put it to you this way, guys. Let's put it to you this way. The Democrats can't win at the ballot box. The only way the only way they're winning right now is through lawfare and the courts. And the Republicans need to wake their fucking asses up and realize is that if you want to beat the Democrats at this game, you're gonna have to do lawfare yourself. You can't play nice anymore with these people. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, you can't play nice with these people. These people are not meant to play nice. We can't play nice to people who want to throw us in concentration camps, who want to strip away our rights, our freedoms, our liberties. You can't play nice to these people. These people you need to play hardball. You need to play lawfare. You need to literally go after them in the courts. You need to hit them where it hurts them the most. Okay? You really need to, guys. Because I'm telling you right now, I am telling you right now, in this country, okay, in this country, you're seeing how Democrats are really going after Donald Trump. Because if you look at it this way, they're not really after Trump. They're really after you, the voter. Donald Trump is just what? A bump in the road to trying to get rid of you, the voter. That's all they're after, ladies and gentlemen. That's all they're really after. The fact of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, the fact of the matter is, if you look at it like this, the biggest threat to the Democrats is the voters because they know Democrats can't win on their ideas. And I've said this many times. Democrats can never win on their ideas. The only way they win is through threats, through intimidation, through the courts, and basically through intimidation. So that's how Democrats win. But they can't win at the ballot box because I'm telling you right now, if the voters got smart and got whim of the Democrat Party, they would flip to the Republicans in less than fucking 2 seconds. They would. Because we all know it's like this. The Democrats are the cause of all the problems in society. The Republicans aren't the solution, but they'll fix all the problems or they'll get us in that general direction. Which is why I look at it like this, guys. I look at it like this. Democrats are scared because their senile dementia resident can't win in the polls. They know he can't win. Not even their laughing hyena can't even get the poll numbers that Donald Trump is at right now. They can't. So they're scared shit. They're scared out of their collective ass. So that's why, guys, that's why it's like this. That's why it's like this, guys. I'm going to say this. Democrats are scared because they can't beat Donald Trump in the ballot box. They can't win in the polls. They can't win with the numbers that he has. They can't. The only way the Democrats are going to win is they're going to cheat. And not only cheat, ladies and gentlemen, they're also going to conduct lawfare, which is go through the courts to destroy Donald Trump and basically hinder him from conducting a presidential election. So, to me, guys, that's how Democrats are going to cheat. And the way I look at it, ladies and gentlemen, Democrats can't win on their platform. Their platform is so basically out of it is that they can't win on their ideas. They can't win on their motive. They can't. So basically, if you look at it like this, ladies and gentlemen, they can't win at all. So if you look at the Democrat Party as it is right now, they're scared out of their asses. They're scared out of their wet diapers because they know that they can't beat Donald Trump at the ballot box. But what they're attempting to do is try to put landmines, roadblocks, and make it harder for you, the voter, to decide. Because you know why? Democrats don't want voters to decide. They want them to decide who gets to run for president. Well, I'm gonna say this to to the Democrat Party in this country. You don't get to decide who gets to be president of the United States. I'm sorry. You do not get to decide who gets to be president of the United States. We, the voters, get to decide. We, the voters, get to tell the United States government who represents us for the next 4 years. Not the Democrat Party, not the deep state, not the elites, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, they don't get to decide who represents us. They don't. And if Democrats think like that, ladies and gentlemen, I got news for y'all. They could fucking leave this country for all I care. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't get to decide who represents us. We get to decide. Okay? We get to decide. And if Democrats need to be reminded of that, I'm willing to remind them. I'm willing to slap it. I'm willing to throw a brick in front of their face to remind them that the voters get to decide, not them. And Democrats definitely need to be reminded. They definitely do, guys. And I'm willing to drop hints in front of them. Because I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen, Democrats do need a ton of hints. They really do. And if y'all got a ton of hints that we can drop on them, by all means, guys, let me know. By all means, guys, let me know when we can drop a ton of hints on these guys because they really do, man. They really do. They think that that Democrats can go to the courts and basically block Donald Trump from running for president. Well, you know what? Democrats are going to fucking realize you can't take that away. Because I'm going to tell you this. Democrats are already taking away your right to what? Speak freely. Your right to freedom of the press. And I'm telling you what, the second Democrats take away your right to vote, will be the very next day we go to civil war in this goddamn fucking country. It's that simple. Okay? The day the Democrats take away your right to vote and decide who gets to represent you is the day we're going to civil war. Is the day that the Democrats are going to wish they never started it in the goddamn first place. Because I'm telling you guys right now, ladies and gentlemen, Democrats are going to wish they never started this. They're going to, man. They're going to wish that they never started this whole shit. Okay? Because I'm telling you, man, if Donald Trump wins the presidential election in November 2024 this year, you're going to see Democrats scared out of their wet diapers. And you're probably going to see them having a diaper sag because they're scared shitless. Because they're scared knowing, ladies and gentlemen, all right, knowing that they can't beat Donald Trump regardless of what they do to stop him. They can't. They can't beat him at the ballot box. They can't beat him at the polls. They can't beat him in front of the voters. But the only thing they're going to try to beat him at is in the courtroom and try to block him. But sooner or later, the courts are going to wake up and smell the goddamn fucking coffee and realize they can't beat him. They can't. And when they can't beat him, they're going to try to stop him. They're going to try to stop him in the courts. And sooner or later, Trump's gonna win in lawfare. And when it does happen, they're gonna wish that they never started it. They're gonna wish they never ever started it. You know what I mean? They are. And that's the scary part of it all, guys. That is the scary part. So anyway, I wanna basically go on this new topic. Okay, I saw this on Gateway Pundit, guys. You know, the senile dementia resident has a campaign ad, his first campaign ad for 2024, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He just pissed off the entire Democrat machine in one fell swoop. I mean, not not Democrat machine, ladies and gentlemen. I take that back. He just pissed off the entire voting public in the United States of America. He pissed off. He pissed them off. Okay? I'll read you the headline from Gateway Pundit if this all makes sense to y'all. Joe Biden calls millions of Americans extremists in first campaign ad of 2024. Okay? Here's the first paragraph. Here's the first paragraph. Joe Biden's campaign launched his first propaganda video of 2024. In it, Biden calls millions of Americans extremists with images of Trump supporters made to look bad. I said this in before. Democrats cannot win on their ideas. Democrats cannot win at the ballot box. It's that simple. Fear mongering, calling millions of Americans extremists, or calling them MAGA supporters for like wanting like a strong economy, like wanting the America first, for wanting like basically be able to afford stuff as extremists. And Joe Biden and the Democrats think that's going to be the winning strategy going into 2024 by calling the other side extremists and calling anyone who believes in freedom and liberty as extremists. I don't know how you I don't know how the Democrats think they're going to win in 2024. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how they think they're going to win in 2024. I don't know. It seems like this. They don't have a coherent strategy. They don't have a winning strategy. They don't. It's like I said earlier in the show. They can't beat Donald Trump at the polls. They can't beat Donald Trump on their ideas. They can't beat him in the ballot box. So the only thing Democrats got is calling anyone who supports Donald Trump as an extremist, and Democrats think that's their winning strategy going into 2024. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I don't know what leftist thinks that's gonna get voters to vote for them. What leftist thinks that that's gonna drive voters to their side? What leftist thinks that? I want to know what fucking drugs are you on, ladies and gentlemen? I want to know what drugs are you taking or being prescribed to think that calling like people who don't vote for you as extremists, and you think that's going to get them to vote for you? That on top of you trying to kick Donald Trump off the ballot and thinking that's a winning strategy? I think this is what we would call Democrats are desperate as hell. They're desperate to win at all costs. They're desperate because they know that Donald Trump will win by a fucking landslide. And there is no way they're stopping that. There is none whatsoever. They know they're scared shit. They know they're scared out of their wet diapers. Okay? They know they're scared. They're scared and they're afraid that no matter what they do to try to stop Donald Trump, he's going to win regardless. He is, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to win regardless of what they do to him. He is. So that's why they're scared. They're afraid. And they're doing whatever it takes to stop him. But it ain't working. Because if Donald Trump's poll numbers are where it is right now, people are starting to fucking wake up and smell the goddamn coffee. And they're fucking realizing that the Democrats are fucking the economy, fucking people's wallets, fucking their livelihood, and fucking at the store. So if Democrats think calling the other side extremists or anyone who votes for him as an extremist is a winning strategy for them, I got news for you, ladies and gentlemen. Those people are mentally insane. They're mentally unhinged. If they think that's going to help them win in the presidential election, they need a reality check, folks. They need a reality check. The fact that they think that like calling MAGA supporters extremists is a winning strategy, my God, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, my God, that is one strategy that is going to draw people away from the Democrat Party into the loving arms of the Republican Party. Telling you, ladies and gentlemen, telling you, man, Democrats think that's a winning strategy. I sit here in my North Shore Mega Max diaper and I'm laughing and peeing into my diaper going, yeah, that ain't a winning strategy. That's going to get people to go to the other side and flip to the other side. That's going to get them to go, nah, we don't want to vote for your side because your side is nasty. Yeah, man. Democrats think that's a winning strategy for them. Man, I'm telling you right now, man. Democrats are gambling with the wrong fucking horse. They literally are, guys. They literally are. And to me, guys, Democrats are setting themselves up to lose royally. And we're probably going to, after Donald Trump wins the presidential election, we'll probably flip a few, a few like blue states to either purple or red. More likely purple, but I say more like towards like a red state, in my opinion. We'll probably flip towards that. But I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, telling you right now, the Democrats basically thinking that you can scare voters by calling them MAGA extremists as a winning strategy. Boy, folks, boy, these people have lost their ever fucking marbles. These people have lost their ever fucking mind. If they think that calling like Trump supporters, libertarians, conservatives, or Republicans extremists is a winning strategy for them to win the presidential election, I got news for you folks. That's not a winning strategy. That's a losing strategy. That's a lose strategy. It is. And also, guys, I do apologize if you hear the background noise in my house. I do apologize for that in advance. But I'm telling you guys, that is a losing strategy. That really is. That really is. But hey, before we end this show today, I do want to talk about this recent mass shooting in Iowa. Here's the question. Have y'all heard about that mass shooting in Iowa? Have y'all seen it on the liberal media sites like what CBS, ABC, NBC, MSNBC, or CNN? Have y'all seen it? Probably haven't, because you know why? Once once this mass shooter like name got put out there in the media, and once his age, sex, gender identity, sexual orientation, or his social political affiliations was made known, they buried the story faster than you could change a wet poopy diaper. They buried it so fast, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I got several articles here. Okay, I got several articles. All right, including one from the UK Daily Mail that says the Perry High School shooter Dylan Butler kills Iowa sixth grader and injures four other students and the principal before turning the gun on himself and leaving behind explosive devices. Okay, they before the media, before the liberal media got wind of this story, his background was already known. Okay, his already known. All right. So basically, it's like this: you have a high school's, you have another school shooting in which the shooter, according to his social media platform, before it got scrubbed, which people were able to screen capture, was part of the LGBTQ queer pedo groomer trans cult movement. So that's why, guys, you don't hear the story a lot in the liberal media, because the liberal media is trying to bury this story as fast as it can, because you know why? It doesn't fit the leftist motive, which is anti-gun, anti-male, and anti-white. Because once the media got whim of the mass shooter, that he was part of what? He was white, male, LGBTQ, queer, trans called pedo member. The liberal media went into overdrive and tried to bury the fucking story. So now, by the time it hits the 11 o'clock news, story's already buried, because the lamestream media believes that the mass shooter doesn't fit the liberal MO, the liberal ideology, which is take away people's gun rights, like demonize white people, demonize men. It's that simple. It is. It's that simple. So that's why, ladies and gentlemen, the liberal media is burying this story that the Iowa mass shooter, okay, is a member of the trans cult. Okay. All right. And an example of this from Red State, new Iowa school shooter identified allegedly part of the transgender movement. Okay. And it said like this: as the Red State reported, A school shooting occurred in Iowa on Thursday morning. According to reports, the shooter opened fire before 8 a.m., injuring at least 3 people before taking his own life. The incident happened at Perry High School in Dallas County, with police quickly securing the scene. Now the shooter has been allegedly identified as Dylan Butler, and his background is going to burst some narratives. Yeah. So it seems like this. The mass shooter and all the mass shootings that we've documented, you know how the left likes to say, "Oh, the mass shooter is a white male. He used an AR-15." But when law enforcement comes out and says, "Oh no, we immediately investigated this mass shooter. Turns out he's a white male. His social media background says he's an LGBTQ queer pedo groomer cult member." The liberal media went into overdrive and tried to bury the story because it doesn't conform with their ideology. It doesn't conform with the fact that they hate gun owners. They hate guns. They hate the AR-15. They hate like like white people and white male. It's that simple. So the media is gonna bury the story, and I'm telling you, man. You know how the liberal media is always trying to say, "Oh, we hate this and this and this and this," and every mass shooting that the liberal media is going to try to use that to as leverage to go after legal law-abiding gun owners like myself. They're going to try to use that leverage, but when the investigation comes out, and this is why I always tell people, guys, give 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 the law enforcement 48 to 72 hours to come up with a like a running situation or a running narrative. Give them that much time, because I'm gonna tell you right now, when that shooting happened at 8 o'clock, by 6 o'clock, you knew from the detectives when they went and did their investigation while the detectives were investigating the crime scene. They knew the mass shooter was part of the trans cult, and as a result, the left tried to bury the story as fast as they can because it doesn't fit their narrative. And as a result, ladies and gentlemen, when it doesn't fit their narrative, they bury the story as quickly as they can. And the sad thing is, ladies and gentlemen, they can try to bury the story as much as they can, but they're gonna fucking realize is that you can bury the story all you want, but the facts are gonna be the facts. That no matter what they say about, oh, mass shooters are this and this and this, when the investigations come out that the mass shooter is a trans cult member, sorry, you can hide that story all you want, but people are gonna see it for what it is, and they're gonna realize that you've been played. Yeah, pretty much, guys. So that's why I tell people, man, whenever you see a mass shooting like this, wait about wait about like 24, 48, or 72 hours before the facts start to come out. But you know the left, they're always going to go like this and go, "Oh, the mass shooter's a white male. We need to get rid of the AR-15. We need to get rid of handguns. We need to get rid of machine guns or assault rifles." But the left the left runs on emotion, and they don't run on facts. They don't, because facts get in the way of their ideology. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Facts get in the way of their ideology. They really do. And that's why with every mass shooting we see in the media, when you wait for more facts to come out, and the facts came out so fast that the mass shooter is what, a white male trans cult member. Folks, we don't have a gun problem. We have a mental illness problem. And the fact that we are allowing mentally ill people, and especially people from the LGBTQ queer pedo community, to have access to guns says a lot about this country. That says that, like, oh, you want to take away gun rights from law-abiding citizens, but you're okay with giving gun rights to mentally ill trans cult members. I'm gonna say this loud and clear: as a pro two-way, pro gun rights supporter, I support the gun rights and the Constitution. But if you have a mental illness, or you're a member of the LGBTQ queer pedo cult member, you should not be allowed to own a gun. It's that simple. Because you have a high propensity for mental illness. It's that simple. But the fact of the matter is that these people are being allowed access to have a gun, and the Democrats don't want to admit that we have a mental health crisis, but then they want to demonize legal law-abiding gun owners. Oh man, man, oh man, oh man. We don't have a we don't have a gun problem. We have a mental health problem, and the Democrats don't want to admit that because Democrats know that their mental health block is what's getting them the votes. Probably not a whole lot, but pretty much a segment. But the fact of the matter is that Democrats want to ignore mental health for the sake of demonizing legal law-abiding citizens. Pretty much, guys. Pretty much. Pretty much. But in any case, I just want to say like this before we go, guys, for the day. I just want to say, guys, my holidays were great. My holidays were good. I had a good holiday. I had a good like Christmas and New Year's. I was diapered up all the time, so that's nothing new for me. That's pretty much normal for me, okay? But in any case, I want to thank you guys for listening to Nikki's World. I'm Nikki, your host. I have to do a diaper check before I go out and do my runs and errands for the day. I will see y'all soon. Bye for now. You just listened to an episode of Nikki's World. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all soon. Bye for now.